Good morning. February 14th, I guess, is Valentine's Day, and it's a little on the chilly side, but we're back out here at the old trail cat. It's been apart or in these various states of apartedness for over a year. The repair's been done, which was the steering clutch, a couple other things, and it's been a slow go, but seems like it's the last thing I want to work on apparently, so we're going to get this thing together. Namely, because I'm going to have to get into that. That over there is the RV toy hauler, and in the back of it is my 2007 Road King. Used to be mine, sold it to Triple D, and even though that there's snow on the ground, I got to clear the path here. I got to get rid of this old cat on the side so I can pull this ahead to get the Road King out of the back. So let's get started. Okay, well, it's a couple hours later and it's a little bit warmer, but we had a little issue with the forklift trying to get it started. It hasn't run for quite a while, so the battery's low and cold, and the ignition switch was froze up, and gas problems, and so on and so forth. But anyway, we got her all running now, and I do have this transmission cover picked up overhead now. I did take both of these pedals off from their perches down here, so it'll allow me to just nicely guide this thing down now. Before on the other machine, I left the foot pedal and brake pedals in, and it was just kind of like a big nuisance. So this is going to go a lot easier now. I just got to let it down and guide it into place, hopefully, and it should be all good. And I wouldn't even have to start up this machine. Just got to let it down. Of course, Luna, every time I'm running the camera, she's got to be out there barking at something. I don't think she knows. This one place where it'd be handy to have 2 or 3 people. Looking good. I think it's in place. All the short bolts in place, everything's looking good that way. I just haven't found my 2 long ones, but I'm sure they're in this here bucket somehow. Get them in there, but I've noticed my shifter, it was in the center. I went to move it, and it looks like it's in this gate, but it can't come back to there. So I think I got to, instead of lifting it all off and put my shifter gates back in alignment, I'm just going to try to pull off this tower, and might be easier. I'm hoping. I'll probably do all this and end up having to pick my lid back up, which I really don't want to do, but hello, Tig. I don't know what it is about cats, but they always got to make an appearance. So far, so good. My shifter knob is broke. I'm not sure how this comes off. I thought it would just lift up, but maybe we'll gotta go in a little deeper here. Oh yeah. Yeah, so we gotta go in a little deeper. Wouldn't hurt to look at this anyway, clean it up. Might need something a little bit bigger. Just move over. I think you can see one of the gates is out of position there, so that's the one I need. When it goes to the right, it's got to kick into that, so it's out of place there somehow. So. There you can see all three of the gates are lined up. I just had to pry it into place. So. Okay, well, in my world, I just keep on relearning stuff. On top of the shifter, I got them lined up again down there. This is the second time. Got everything apart. But what was the problem is I had to, it's a good thing I didn't zip all the bolts in tight. Took them all out. And then I had to come around to this side over here and stand up there kind of precariously. Standing up here, picked it up, and this is the shifter lock, and it was jammed in the wrong place. So I had to pick up this corner right here, pick it up and move that freely. Hopefully I got it this time, so we're going to put it all back together again. Good thing I didn't spread all that former gasket kind of stuff in there because it'd be all just one big mess. So anyway, I'm going to put it all back down in here again and try it out. Hopefully it's going to shift on us. Okay, we're going back and forth again. Might have to go up there and function that lock. Well, the mechanism is working there. It's a little sticky, but I think it's because there's no oil in the transmission and it was open. It had a cover on it, but I think moisture in there is, and it's below zero here, 2 or 3 below zero. So I'm thinking the moisture is froze on the shifting and the gears and whatnot. So I think I'm going to call her good. I'm going to go ahead and get this back into place. Steering clutches, can't really see my hand in there, but there's these a big bolt with a big lock nut. I just got to run them all the way down or in. That's getting pretty close with that one. I'm going to have to back this nut back up. The further out these nuts are to the square end of this bolt, the better your clutches are. And as they wear out, you have to keep backing this bolt out to relieve the travel. But right now, these clutches are in next to new shape. I think I got the clutches pretty close for now. I'll just give her another adjustment later once it's all up and running. But for now, see if we can tilt this over to you just want maybe a couple inches of movement, and then down here you can see it's just barely moving. Same as on the other side. Let's move some of this. And it's right on it there. And again, when these square drive bolts are almost to the end, the clutches are in good shape. And as they wear out, you adjust them and this bolt ends up being out that way. So I know my clutch packs are in proper measurement. I think 3 1/8 or 3 1/4 inch clutch packs. We'll put this shifter mechanism back together again and cover it up for the night. I don't think it's going to rain, but it'll stop the snow from getting in it. At least I started out not knowing how this goes, and I put it in and out so many times now. Second nature. We've got to put our keeper pin in. Okay, now the shift tower. When you do this enough times, you're supposed to get better at it. pretty much as far as we're going to go today. I got the top plate. I'm in the shed there. I'm just going to lay it over top here for the evening in case it snows. Anyway, I'm going to wrap her up here, and it's been a little bit of a day. It's below zero all the time and cold in the fingers, and at least the sun was shining for the most part of it. Just going to put the tools away, and we'll maybe hit her again tomorrow if it's another nice day. We'll get some more done, get that front cover in place, and put our brake pedals back in, and a few other odds and sods there before I get lined up to put the winch in. All right, we will catch up to you later.